Coffee, do you recommend shooting south towards Fort Scott? It looks like it's going to go right towards Nevada.
Okay, so I thought it was live, but it didn't
I love when that happens. Wow, I'm still alive here, so I should be. All right, guys, we're shooting south. Bear with me. This could get entertaining. Copy that. I'm moving south on 69 again. I think I'm not going to see any more than what I was already seeing where I was at, so we're going to shoot south. Just kind of follow this thing. Worst case scenario is I shoot back over to Fort Scott and go north and catch the ones coming from the north down. I hope that they stay strong.
Alrighty, so for everyone that's in here now, kind of a rushed start to this. Right now you're currently watching Derek Dunn, Storm Chaser Derek Dunn. He's got his own page. We are sharing his stream. He is currently out over in right around Mountain City, Kansas area, looking at that severe warning storm over there. So we're going to flip back and forth between, well, me and
all right, guys, we're going to shoot further south. Still
kind of give you a heads up here. We will go over here. The main threat today is going to be large hail and damaging winds, mainly the hail threat. So right now we're currently looking at the hail core over there. That's just about southwest of Mound City, heading more towards Fulton, Kansas, Mapleton, Kansas, and this is severe warned for 1.5 to 2.5 inch hail. I'm gonna message Derek real quick and let him know. Hey Derek, they upgraded the size of that hail to 1.5 to 2.5 inch. So this is kind of a we plan on being out in the field, but we had some vehicle trouble. We were broke down for like an hour and a half at Casey's. So finally made it home. Rushed to get on here, so I'm getting caught up. I'm kind of looking at things for the first time as you guys are. So we will struggle through this, but we'll get as much information out as we can here, kind of deal. So let's kind of give you guys an overview here. Severe thunderstorm watch, basically from Illinois through the center part of Missouri all the way into Kansas. This is going to be, I haven't even looked to see what time this is for the next 7 hours. So, but I will mention something about that too here in just a second. Basically for large hail and...
south side of this storm.
So I have drawn a red line here, and I will eventually delete that when I figure out how. New software, we're trying to switch over to use this one. So figuring that out also is going to be an experience today, guys. But just want to point something out here, right around that red line here. There's going to be this, hold on, I think the radio is going off. Okay, anyway, this green area here is where the cold front's at. That's good. That's the initiating line. If you're to the south of this, you still have a chance for severe weather, for this large hail if a storm is able to fire. If it's not, then you won't be in the severe threat. The closest storm to where my location is going to be the one that's out in Kansas and also this Knob Noster area. But the ones up here are not severe warned at this time. So once this line goes through, it's cooler air, so you can still get some storms in there, but they're not likely to produce severe weather, large hail, damaging winds, things like that. I mean, especially large hail, you can still get some damaging winds in there, but the ingredients just aren't as good behind the line. Then as we go down the line into Kansas, southeast Kansas, that's where they're really initiating. I'll put this in motion here, and the first one is up here by Mound City. You can see all the warnings starting in that area. Let me try to get that line off of here. There we go. And then go back to, there's going to be the biggest hail cores right by Mapleton, Kansas, that look to have some damaging hail in there. And this is probably going to be the line, the main section of this line to worry about, at least for just a little while here. We'll see if there's anything else that's able to form up behind, kind of between like Boonville, Knob Noster area and here. But right now we're just kind of in my location, just doesn't have anything heading towards it. So for Cass County, Bates County, Henry County, just have a wind shift line, cool air coming in. So I'm going to flip over and try to take a look at the cameras out of Dayton here. If I can get over to that screen. So we will switch over to the cameras here. And this is looking, top left is out of Creighton. Top right is looking north out of Dayton. So it's starting to get a little dark up there, but nothing really too concerning right now. Bottom left is south. Looks like open, almost blue skies. And then off to the west, I'm going to blow that up for you here. You can see on the right-hand side of that screen, right in the middle. I don't know if you can see that on there. Looks like you can probably see my cursor on there. That's going to be where the updraft's coming into that line, just on the right side there, and you can kind of see on the center, more towards the left. Those are the bases. That's the updraft for the storms, guys. And this is off to the east down here. So nothing too concerning yet. I'm going to flip over and put Storm Chaser Derek Dunn's stream. He is on 69 Highway over in Kansas. And I will be on mute. I still haven't had lunch yet, but I'm gonna have his stream going for a little bit, and I will be back. And put any questions or anything in the chat, and I will get to you guys.
we go, guys. We'll get you a shot back to the west there so you can kind of see. Wow! I cannot wait to get you guys this view. Wow. You back forward. There's too many trees right now. That is just beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead up here. I'm gonna try to get us turned westbound just so we can get a good shot of that. We may move shortly after, but I want to get you guys a good shot of this storm. This is beautiful.
So just watching Derek's stream here, it looks like he's also listening to Jim in the background.
To the west, I just want to be able to get some good footage for you guys. I know you guys are tired of looking at just clear skies. There you guys go.
That is the cold front. It is actually sagging to the southeast. If we're able
All right, so what he's looking at is a rain and hail shaft on the cell that's out in eastern Kansas. Down, I think it was Prescott.
Guys, I am going to hop out of the truck. I'm going to grab some photos.
And for anybody in here that wasn't here earlier, there is a pretty extensive length severe thunderstorm watch, but after this first line of storms comes through your area, then the threat of severe weather for that area is going to rapidly decrease. And that line currently is right around the Garden City area, kind of just south of Lacine, Kansas, and then back over towards the Warrensburg, Boonville, Columbia area. That's kind of where that line's at. And I'll show you a line on the radar here in a minute. We're gonna stay with Derek's stream and the cameras for a few. And there's the man right there. He's the only one we have out today. He's the one with the running vehicle, and that's actually in the area to be able to be out today. So that's a pretty good shot. That cloud that's right in the middle of the screen there, that's going to be part of the updraft. Right now, it's just a scary looking cloud. There's not a ton to it, but if you want to see it from a different angle, I can try. I don't think that's the same storm. It could be. But here's our west camera. That's not west. Let me get back to our west.
pictures right now.
I don't think that's the same storm.
So you see my cursor.
Because I think the one he's looking at is going to be more to the left of there, but we're going to get back over to his. Cheryl, right now I'm gonna pull up the radar for you, and then you can let him make that call. Right now, it's not at Bucksall; it's still gonna be northwest of him. But let me get over here to. I've also got the dog on my lap. You may see his head poke up every once in a while. He wants attention, so here he is. But back to the radar here. Right now, it looks like we do have a cell that's starting up towards Garden City. That's the one we were just looking at on the north camera there. So I'd expect some rainfall to be starting up just east, right around Garden City area. And then out here in Kansas is right now is the big show, if you want to call it that. And that's the one that Derek Dunn is on. He's on 69 Highway out in that area. But as far as Bucksaw right now, all the stuff is moving that direction. I don't know exactly where at Bucksaw, but I would recommend starting to get off the lake here. So because it's not moving quick, but it's moving that direction. We're gonna flip back over to Derek. Sorry, I cut myself off. I'm gonna flip back over to Derek's stream, and we're gonna try to stay on his stream as much as possible, guys. So if you would, while you're in here, go give him a like and follow on his YouTube channel. It's Storm Chaser Derek Dunn. I can also post it on our Nader Boys page. He is part of Nader Boys too, but right now, he also needs some love over there on his page. And it looks like his stream may be frozen, or the car is just stuck right there. Maybe they're parked. Yeah, okay, I can see the flashing now. So anyway, Cheryl, you are welcome. Yeah, I would recommend go ahead and getting off the lake on this. If it was my family member, I'd be telling them to get to safety there. But we're gonna have Derek Dunn stream up quite a bit today, guys. I'm getting some thunder right in the area where I'm at, and it looks like this line is kind of starting to fill in here. I'm gonna try to pull up a different camera view from a random camera we have out there. Give me a second here, and we will see. If I can get that pulled up for you. So once again, we're watching Derek's stream. He's still over 69 Highway. It's gonna be south of Mound City, actually. we still have those couple cells up here by Garden City. These are not severe warned yet. I kind of expect them to while this is moving southeast here. Sorry, I ditched mine a little bit. We'll take a look at where the hail cores are currently. Not much by Garden City, Creighton area, but there is a significant hail core down here in southeast Kansas. And they're still saying right around 2-inch. And this is going to be coming into Vernon County. Yeah, 2-inch, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So there's still some strong hail, not crazy, still 60-mile-per-hour hail, but or wind. So I have the severe thunderstorm watch for a while. Still nothing too crazy on the winds. You can see the shift, guys. Going away from the radar is the red, and then towards the radar is going to be the green. Sorry, I'm also watching Derek's in the stream too, so I'm getting a little distracted by the view that he has. It's just a big rain shaft right now. But that's kind of the update on this. The threat for tornadoes is very low, but this whole line, if you get a storm, there's going to be that chance for significant hail. Not every storm is going to have severe hail, but it's going to have the potential to have it.
We're gonna shoot a little further south and set back up again. Hopefully, my game plan is when I get into Nevada, where these are gonna be moving into, we'll get somewhere underneath and we'll just kind of let it roll through us. Definitely check out the hail.
Say hi. Oh, my lightning detector wants to say hi. Norman is a full-blooded border collie.
So it sounds like Derek does have Jim's stream on in the background. He's mainly using that for updated information because how he is running his stream right now, he isn't able to watch everything. Just having Jim in the background does help out a lot. We do the same thing when we're out.
Alright guys, we're going to try to charge our
Derek's
phone
running
again.
solo, so it's hard to drive,
I'm
watch
gonna turn the
radar,
air
navigate,
on.
do everything. So having
Simply
somebody
just to try to
talking,
keep the phone
is
at a
awesome,
cooler
just for any kind of
temperature.
information. So
We are gonna
that's why I
move
hear
south.
Jim in the background on Derek's stream.
That's right now. So we'll try to get a little bit better position.
Yeah, guys, while we're just kind of on our drive, man, we'll just kind of talk about a little few things here. I want to give a big thanks to a few people, man. First and foremost, the man upstairs, wouldn't be able to do it without his presence and just believing in Jesus here. None of this would be possible without him. Well, I also want to give another big shout out to Subby, man. Subby's the one that got me into this weather stuff. Without Subby, without him answering all my questions and everything. It's just, it wouldn't be possible. There's a group of people behind this whole deal, and without them, none of this.
And then more unsettled weather with chances of storms return Thursday. Right now, if we went live earlier, let you guys know. And then more unsettled weather with chances of storms return Thursday. Right now, if we went live earlier, let you guys know of the severe thunderstorm watch for our area, as well as any warning watches or advisory. So as it stands right now,
But again, Nader Boys, huge shout out to them. Most of you that's been following me for a while kind of know that I was on another weather team, and I ended up just not liking it. Sorry guys, I am getting turned around here. I just wanted to kind of come down here and check this out. But again, man, Nader Boys, I want to give a huge shout out to Levi and Alex, or Isaac. I'm so sorry. I just want to give a huge shout out to you guys for opening up and kind of letting me, basically handing me the ropes and saying, here you go, go have fun, be safe at it. Guys, luckily these things are moving at a slow pace that I'm able to jump out in front of these like I am right now. Again, this thing's packing a lot of nasty hail, and we just don't want to get up close and personal with them just yet. Again, if I can get to Nevada, find some shelter to get the truck under, get a good shot, we'll ride it out. We'll sit in and we'll ride it out. Guys, to be quite honest with you, we're probably going to stick with this storm for quite some time. We're a little further south than anticipated, but you know, we're going to play it out, try to get some good shots for our viewers out there. to be heading into Nevada, Missouri from Fort Scott, so you are going to see some clear skies. We'll get a little bit ahead of this, and we will turn back west and give you guys another good shot of it.
All right, gonna hop back in here and give you guys a little look at the cameras. On a Creighton, Missouri, got some rain in there. That's about all that Creighton seems to be receiving right now. We'll just kind of go through all these here. North of Dayton towards Garden City. Everything looks clear up there. Does not look like there's going to be any more severe weather up in that area. Things just kind of initiated right in this area. Looking south towards Bates County, you can still see it's dark in there. So we can this might go full screen. There we go. In there, still worry about maybe some smaller hail right now. Doesn't look like anything's too large. Let's do this. Same thing west, guys. If in the general area straight west of Dayton, basically in the clear of severe weather, could still see some storms in these areas later on, but the risk for severe weather is going to be low. East of Dayton, back towards Henry County, and you can kind of see up towards Johnson County. This is that storm that's also over by Creighton. If you look on the left side, and then you can see all the like the updraft coming in over here on kind of right. I just don't know if you guys can see where my cursor's at, so it's hard to really describe everything. It looks like we made us lost Derek Stream too, but he'll get up and going again, and then we'll put it back on when he gets to a better location. But oh, back already. So anyway, the clear area here right in the center of the screen, if you can see it, that's where the updraft's going to be going into the storm. And then the rain shaft, looking like kind of where the hail would be, is more towards it's going to be north of that, but towards the left side of the screen. So hopefully I described something for you there. Couldn't tell you for sure exactly if you could see that or not. Just kind of a weird way to do it. We're going to head back over to Derek's stream here.
And have some highway to run back and forth on these things.
Pull back over to radar real quick so we can
definitely got some thunder rumbles going on behind us.
Up here by Creighton Uric area, see a couple cells there, and then down towards where Derek's at. He's down here by Fort Scott. He's trying to get east of this over towards
guys, we're gonna try to turn you this way.
Nevada. So
we cannot promise you will see anything.
Give a little bit better look at this. So this is producing some large hail. So he's trying to stay out of the hill corridor. He's using his personal vehicle. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want my personal vehicle sitting in the center of these storms when the hail comes through. But we're gonna be over on his stream, and I'll hop in when I need to.
Wow! All right, guys, we're gonna move around. I just want you guys to look at this. What a beautiful shot this is! Wow. Catch me running back to the truck.
in Mountain City. Beautiful storm structure. Well, I don't know where he's going, but keep moving. Thank you, Grant, for the camera. But yeah, we've got beautiful structure right now. We got the planted.
Woo! Yeah, buddy. Dang! Woo!
Alright, so we do have a new special weather statement. Let you guys know about it.
Go back over here.
All right. All right, guys.
Back over to his.
That was sweet. Isaac, you got a copy. Does anybody got a copy on Derek here?
Yes, sir, Jared.
No, you're good. This cell that's just directly behind me here, boss, is that going to be in line with Nevada? I'm having trouble with my radar right now. This thing is nasty looking. I'm actually going to flip back around and head back into Fort Scott just to have a better shot at this. I just want to try to stay in front of it.
I mean, if you go to Fort Scott, you're going to be in that airport. I would continue to head east towards Nevada or go straight south as fast as you can if you're on 69.
Negative. I am be going 54 to Nevada. I did flip back around just simply for the shot of this. This is just, it's breathtaking. I've never seen anything like this. It's awesome.
Yeah, if you're going 54 east, I would continue going east, but again, otherwise you're going to end up in the airport. It's heading right to Fort Scott.
Yes, sir. I do believe that's what I'm literally looking at as we speak.
Yeah, it's a great image on live stream, man. You're doing fantastic. So, good picture, good audio quality. I don't have my headset on, but it sounds okay. So, but yeah, keep up the good work, man. I'm watching it. I've also got John's.
Sweet. I about said a bad word though. I was recording outside, man, and that lightning struck hit. Kaboom! I jumped a little bit. Man, that is just beautiful.
Yeah, language is going to happen, so we're okay with it. We try not to, but it's going to happen. Not a big deal, no issue.
It just caught me off guard. I was not expecting it. I was trying to listen to Jim because he was like, hey, Derek, if you're listening, you know, get a good shot of that again. So I hop back out and getting really good footage of it, and then it just goes kaboom! It was great though. It should be all caught on live, so that is awesome. Cover that, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, there was another one. Just made me jump. Good thing I'm heading towards Nevada because this thing is intensifying. Stick my. Yes, it does. I may end up even shooting further south of Nevada once I get there. It's almost like that southern cell is the one that's kind of intensifying. Copy that. Yeah, it's not as late as I thought it was going to be, so I may end up just going a little further south than I anticipated. I'm just going to have to see what it's doing once I get to Nevada. It looked like it was starting to move quite a bit faster than it has been.
Well, it's pretty beneficial that's happening earlier in the day. So I can do some stuff on camera. Everybody loves it. So it's making this for
Absolutely, man. I'm glad when I left when I did. I just happened to glance over at radar and I seen the Mound City special weather statement and I was like, I'm going. I booked it over there. Luckily it was moving slow enough I got myself into that position, so. But yeah, it's a good one. This is a fun one. I like this one.
It's nice, it's isolated stuff too, right? It's not a giant wall and everything's ramped up. You actually get a chance to step back and get a good shot of everything from a good distance. You can see a little bigger picture. Like most of the time they come through, it's a giant windy, massive amount of rain, can't see crap.
Alright guys, just giving a little update. It's Earth Thunderstorm warning for Bates County, Henry County. It's primarily going to be right along the
Copy that. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna
area, and this is
reassess this once I get into Nevada here and see if I'm best sticking it out
right towards
in Nevada or if I should shoot further south and get in a better position.
Put this in motion for you. You'll see it come up, and it's heading right down 18 highway. So if you're
from
on
what
18
I'm
highway,
seeing,
I
it's
would
starting to
quickly get
intensify.
off of 18 highway, but heading towards Clinton.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see the scenic cloud cover here, and you can see where their impact is there.
Yeah, Bolivar looks like a good location, at least for you. I don't know if I'll and still get a good view for live feed, and I may just try to ride it out unless it starts doing anything wild, and then we may change our mind. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught a tornado right now. But hey, even like you said, don't sleep on them 2% days.
Sorry about that.
A lot of cake down this way.
Had a phone call
I know
talking
we
with
need
the other
other
guys,
stuff
and
too,
you're
but-
gonna hear them in the background too.
We can all hope at least, as long as it's in an open field, because it is going towards some populated areas right now.
Also eating a very late lunch. So sorry about that. If you can hear me eating, just let me know.
Well, considering this is only like my third or fourth chase out, this is by far one of the best days I've had. Just being able to get out and actually see things in the daylight.
I'm listening to see where the guys are heading.
Like you
we'll-
said, man, it's
Sounds like
the
you also
pictures, the
we'll have
video,
417
10 times
Storm Chaser Matt Jones
better
down towards
than being
Springfield
at
area.
nighttime, and people just seeing black until, you know, flashes and then
I want to move. But struggling here, guys, struggling. It's been a struggle all day, so planning on being out in the field and streaming from the car, but had car issues. One start, finally got it started, but don't feel comfortable enough to put it in the storm without it dying again. So I'm gonna switch over to Derek Stream. I'm still gonna have the radar on. Actually, real quick, we'll go over this. Right around 18 Highway, severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Bates County, basically all the way through the first half of Henry County. It's going to be primarily right along 18 Highway. And I will bring up the hill core that's just on the south side of 18 and K, and that's what caused them to issue this severe thunderstorm warning. So if you're pretty much down 18 Highway and south, it's looking like it's kind of dropping a little further south, right along that area. I would no tornado threat, very low tornado threat. I can't say no tornado threat, but that's where the hill core is going to be. So get your vehicles put up. Anything outside that you don't want busted by hail. And then if you're down here towards Nevada, kind of the same thing. This is a massive hill core, Fort Scott, southwest of Fort Scott, guys. And this one's 2-inch hail, and up here we've got inch and a half, and these are moving east southeast. Once we can get Derek done streams going again, and we'll switch over to his. So this is looking south out of Dayton. You can see the back sides of the storm. That's basically all we're looking at here. You can see the back sides, but you can also kind of see through them where there's not rain, and kind of get some of the structures. So you can see in here there's some scud lower level clouds. Nothing to really worry about. No rotation in those. So. So guys, I'm eating lunch. I don't want you guys to have to listen to it, so I do mute myself on here. But Derek Stream, he's kind of in a bad signal area, so it's not coming up yet. But once we can get Derek Stream back up, then we'll get everything going again. Well, it was up. Now it's not again. So here's Derek Stream.
Alright guys, looks like Alright guys, we're kind of pulling into the Nevada, Missouri area. That is a massive Hellcore that is going through Fort Scott, Kansas right now. Massive. I almost did. Oh, that took a beating. No, I'm hitting Nevada. I'm going to go 49 southbound. I'm probably going to go towards Milo, Sheldon area. I'm going to get in line with it and then move south from it when it gets closer. Just stay with it as long as I can. So funny, there's another storm chaser just past me. He's going towards Fort Scott. White SUV, it says storm chaser on the side of it. Oh nice, maybe I should have stayed over there. I'm just too scared of the big hail. Man, let me get a couple storms under my belt. Let me get comfortable really getting up close and personal with these things, and I'll be able to get some real good footage.
You can get real good footage and not have to get real close. I mean, yeah, there's a reason we live in the same town and don't chase together.
Listen, I ain't trying to pull a, well, who was that? Brandon Kopic or Corey Durkin? I don't know, whichever one that we got, like right there in that tornado. There was definitely some brown stains after that one.
Yeah, him and there's another guy who chased here in town. I called one in Iowa that went right in front of him, and I don't need to get that close. Not till I have something like a Tampa or Dominator on doing that, but not just eating glass just because.
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, granted, I got full coverage, but I ain't trying to use it. I don't want hail busting my window. I think it was Isaac the other day that said that'd make it a wet ride home for sure. Alright guys, we are in the town of Nevada. We're gonna shoot south on 49 and we're gonna get back out in front of this thing.
I'm gonna go to Boulder.
Guys, I am gonna roll my window down, so hopefully that doesn't cause a lot of...
Because at least from there, I can slide north or south, depending, and still have a main road to do it on.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm deciding to hit 49. At least I can move quicker on the interstate than I can on some of these side roads. I'd rather just get out on the highway and be able to move a lot quicker.
Yeah, I prefer the highways if at all possible. Well, I got a good zoom on my camera, but yeah, I much prefer that you don't necessarily get caught up in traffic.
Agreed, agreed.
Looks like there's another storm up there around Butler that's getting with it.
Matt, you still using that handheld walkie-talkie, Bluetooth one?
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. It's kind of convenient because I can keep it strapped to set on my seatbelt. It's right here.
Okay, thanks, crystal clear. I can't wait for that shipment.
Time out. What do you got? I've been looking for one.
It's called Enrico. So Android Wi-Fi that works with Zelda. It's awesome. I mean, I love it. I would never not have one now.
I wonder if that's the same thing Subby's got.
I think it is.
We do have a new special weather statement, letting you guys know about it.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I'm currently looking at what I grew up, everybody calling them boob clouds, just right here out in Nevada. So I'm southbound 49 now. I'm gonna go Sheldon, maybe Milo area.
Yeah, I can see those clouds here.
Sparrowfoot area, Deepwater, Brownington, Gaines, along 7 Highway down toward Cole. I would definitely be prepared to see some hail as this continues to move off to the east, and in fact should move a little bit to the south as well. Eastside's hail north of Lake Indiana.
Sorry guys, I had that turned up really loud. We're just kind of driving at this point in time. Sheldon, Missouri.
I don't see a picture that
I think we're going to get into Sheldon, guys, and we're going to stage there.
Switch back over here, guys. Doing a point out that this Hellcore is east of K Highway now, heading down towards Ladue area between Ladue and Montrose. Still heading east over to 13. Inch and a half observed. Hail on that. So. South of Fort Scott along 69 Highway, that's still a pretty massive helicore down there, and that's 2 inches. So that's going to be coming into south of Nevada towards Sheldon area, Liberal, all over to Girard and Pittsburgh, Kansas is the second cell on that. We'll look at the reflectivity, can even as an idea. So this is what it's looking like so far. So if you're on the back side of this or the north,
It looks like it's trying to shift south instead of
if you're behind these storms, so north and west of these storms, that means your severe threat is basically none the rest of the evening. We could still have some rain and stuff come through, some storms coming in later, but they won't be working with as good of ingredients to produce any kind of severe weather. Tornado threat today is really low. There's just no wind shear at the ground, guys. So it's going to be mainly a hail event and a straight line wind event. So, but back over to Derek Stream.
That's funny. I don't think I've been to Sheldon before, so we'll stop and get some drinks and some stuff, and then we'll be back out. Awesome. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
That 40scape, that's perfect there. Ask them how they keep the damn thing started.
Isaac, I asked the guy that was driving it. He said hopes and dreams.
I one just like this and said he can't keep it running. Do you have any issues? He's like, not yet. He goes, it's all hopes and dreams. He goes, it's a
Alrighty, well, Derek's actually he's back in the car now, but give you a little update on the radar real quick. This cell is going to be coming on just south of Clinton, between Clinton and Deepwater, right along 13 Highway. Check that hell core and see it's right around Deepwater. Looks like it's a little smaller than it was. Yep. So that one's a little. So we got Derek done. He's down here in wherever Sheldon, Missouri is. I'm not sure where Sheldon, Missouri is, but oh, right there.
Storm is just south of Clinton right now. I can see the
So you can probably hear the guys in the background. We've also got Matt Jones. He's going to be down here towards Bolivar. He's going to be watching this line of storms too. So when he gets going, then we'll be kind of flipping back and forth between everybody's stream. Derek has moved, and it looks like he's right along the highway. So I'll listen to him eat.
Guys, when this passes by, this is what I'm going to get for storm chasing. New storm chasing vehicle right there, boys. Oh, here comes another one. Look, Isaac, there goes the fork escape. I agree, Levi. We probably could. That would be fun, though.
That storm is just south of Clinton right now. I can see the inflow tail from Bolivar. But of course I get to Bolivar and the storm splits in half and goes north and south.
That's all right. I'm deciding if I want to go further south on this or not. Just kind of waiting. I'm way ahead of this thing right now, so I don't know.
Change quickly, so just watch it and play it as it goes.
Alrighty, quick little update here. Right along 13 Highway, right at Deepwater. So 52 and 13 Highway, that's where the helicore is going to be. And it's still moving. They still got the severe thunderstorm warning on it for 2-inch hail. It's been observed with 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts too. And kind of the same thing down southwest of Nevada coming into Vernon County, I believe. Alrighty, back over to Derek Stream.
It is. Everything's shifting straight south.
It's amazing. This is, we very. Hey, Derek, let me Russell Stream. Try to park so you can see the storm, maybe.
We, okay. I thought I was.
So you can't talk too much. It's very pass along the message, man. You do what you need to do out there.
Alright, guys. Well, I think we're just going to go play it. Let's go. I think once this rolls through, we're going to be done. So we might as well get it while we can get it. That's all right. I'll just ease my way into her, play it for a little bit, and then run when it gets scary. This will be about the furthest south that I go, so once this kind of rolls through, I'll be heading back north. Kiddo has ball practice at 7 tonight as long as it doesn't rain, so yeah, we'll go play. Why not? try to get a couple more good shots for you guys on this. Again, man, it's just shifted a little further south than anticipated. Alright guys, well, I think basically we're just going to turn around and head back north. To be frankly honest with you guys, this one looks like it may be trying to die off. It's still got a decent hell core on it, but everything's just moving further south and further south. So for the time being, I'll keep live stream rolling here just for a little bit. In case something happens to pop off back up heading north. A little bit in case something happens to pop off back up heading north. So, being said, we appreciate everybody kind of hanging with us and hanging out. I'm kind of glad that this all happened the time it did and it wasn't dark and I wasn't pushed on a time limit. Yeah, yep. I think my fun's over for the day. It's going too far south for my likings.
Savannah, just getting to your comment here. El Dorado Springs, it looks like you're going to be in the clear as of right now, unless if it starts to initiate between basically between like Lowry City and Nevada area. That's where the cold front, the initiating line for these storms are going to be. So until that gets passed, you're going to have a threat. But right now, there's not even a storm there. But it could happen quick. So just keep an eye on the sky. You can keep watching this, and we'll let you know, kind of deal.
It was a good one. I'll call it a win for the day on that. Alright guys, just talking to the boys on the radio here. We'll probably leave our live stream up for a little bit and do a little chit-chatting. Unfortunately, I can't see comments or answer anybody's questions at this time. Other than me personally, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm on the Nader Boys Facebook page, YouTube channel, my YouTube page, my Facebook channel. We greatly appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to go like and follow Nader Boys YouTube, Facebook, my YouTube, Facebook, Subby's Weather Talk YouTube and Facebook accounts, along with 417 Storm Chasers, Team Havoc, and then make sure you follow our YouTube page, Midwest Mezzo Project. We got some exciting things coming up, hopefully in the works for the rest of this year, and definitely some big things coming up for next year as well. So I'm pretty excited about it. We'll probably keep this rolling for another about 5 minutes, guys, and then we'll go ahead and shut her down, and everybody can go back and join their evening. I know we may get some more rain later on this afternoon, later tonight. But that cold front's kind of moved through, and we got as much excitement as we could.
Everybody, I am back. It sounds like Derek is going to head home. He's got some commitments later on, so he's going to be done for now. And we'll just kind of watch these two little areas here, and they're not moving very fast. Especially the one down here. It's been down in basically the same area for a couple hours now. But it is down to 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, and this one up here is also down to 1 inch, 60-mile-per-hour. These were both at 2-inch at one point, so things seem to be weakening a little bit here. And that hail quarter is not nearly as big as it was. You can see it really blossomed right in here. It looked like basically when those two cells merged, that's when. So it could just be going through a cycle right now, and it could ramp up again as it moves a little further southeast. But there, get things reorganized here. But if everyone could go give Derek Dunn a like and a follow on his YouTube page. He was out today, did a fantastic job getting some footage out for everybody to see. Stuff we wouldn't have had if he wasn't able to make it out, because we didn't with our vehicle issues we had today. So we were just lucky to make it home. Yeah, just getting things back organized here. So we're going to stay on here for a little while longer as these two cells continue to move southeast here. It's getting almost St. Clair and Benton County area now, so southeast corner of Henry County, and they may not extend this out any further. And then we've also further down in that whole southern part of that line, about Oklahoma Kansas border, is all severe worn down there. So it looks like we do have a chaser. We can't put his footage on our stuff, but they got one down there. But this is the strongest cell coming into Vernon County. I think that's still Vernon County, or is there? No. Just take a look here. Barton and Vernon. Barton, Kansas, Vernon, Mo. Yeah. Southeastern Bourbon, northeastern Crawford. Okay. I'll pick out towns. I can read those easier. But the one back up here, closer to West Central Missouri, back closer to home, it's looking weaker and weaker with every refresh. And then looks like we have a special weather statement over by Syracuse, Tipton area, 50-mile-per-hour nickel-size hail. So you can kind of see the line here. So we've got just southeast of Columbia over by Fulton, Herman area, down towards Jeff City, over towards Clinton area, just southeast of Clinton. That's the front. That's going to be the cold front, and that these are initiating on. So if you're on the back side of this, the west, northwest side, north side, your severe threat is going to decrease significantly as the night goes. It's basically going to be a 0% chance of severe, basically zero. But we still got this line that's up north. It's just going to be working with cooler, colder air. This first one's taking a lot of the ingredients out, and we don't really have anything that's going to enough time for it to destabilize it anymore. So you can see those out there. The decent cell out by Manhattan, Kansas, but that's about the only one. There was one way out by Brookville, but that's kind of what we're looking at right now for the rest of the evening. Is these just are going to continue sliding southeast, and eventually get down towards Springfield area. So everyone down there is, I would expect some sort of storm, whether it's going to stay severe or not. It looks like they could be missing Springfield just to the south if the one just south of Fort Scott, south of Nevada, continues dropping a little further south. I know some folks down there really would rather that happen. Like I was saying, if everybody can go on and like, subscribe to Storm Chaser Derek Dunn's YouTube channel. He's the one that was out today, putting the money in, the time in. He almost drove right into one of these storms that had some pretty large hail in it, but we got him to turn away from that. So he's using his personal vehicle for all this. So just the wear and tear. Definitely don't want hail damage on your personal vehicle. So, but I think we'll stay live at least until this severe warning up in Henry County either gets extended. If it does, we'll stay live. If it gets extended out, if not, we'll go ahead and end it once this severe warning is canceled. And then once we get back down in to Springfield area, we may go live again, or at least point everybody towards 417 Storm Chaser Matt Jones. He's got our probe for Midwest Meso project that he's going to try to get in the path of one of these storms. So he is currently up towards Bolivar area right now, but I think I'm pretty sure he's going to be watching radar and dropping a little further south, because that's where it looks like these are kind of heading more towards like a Carthage, Mount Vernon area. But very low tornado threat. But main threat today is going to be some large hail and some damaging wind gusts. So oh, there it is. All right, I will be right back, guys. find my coffee. Then I set it too far away. So I really do not expect them to extend this up here in Henry County. I would say that severe opportunity for this cell is gone. It's weakening pretty significantly. Actually, the one south may be kind of doing the same thing. What you doing, Ted? Catch up. You're gonna lay down. Okay. All right. Well, if anybody has any questions or anything, put them in chat and we'll get to them. But for the rest of the night, I just keep your eye on the sky, especially if you're up here in West Central Missouri. Things really looking like they're weakening quite a bit. I don't see any other severe weather in the area. The only severe that's close is the one down by Liberal, and then heading towards the Mar Jasper area. But other than that, there's nothing else really out there to be concerned about right now. Clearly, we will continue to monitor, kind of watch it as the afternoon, evening goes on. But right now, there's just not a whole lot out there to talk about. So if anybody has any questions or anything like that, put them in chat. We'll get to them and kind of go from there. And after today, it looks like we're going to have a pretty decent stretch of warmish weather. So it looks like upper 70s tomorrow. Close to 80 Tuesday. Wednesday, I think it warms up. Yeah, mid 80s Wednesday. Can make a run at upper 80s Thursday. Yep. Alrighty, and they did let that severe warning expire in southeast Henry County. So we'll stay on here for just a couple more minutes, see if there's any questions or comments or anything that we need to address. But we'll probably end up calling this stream and go ahead and ending it here pretty shortly. There's just not a whole lot left going on out there. Here's the full screen feature. Nice. Alrighty, well, if nobody has any questions or anything, I think we're going to go ahead and call this, guys. But we do appreciate everyone that was on here this afternoon. And especially go give thanks to Storm Chaser Derek Dunn. He was the one out in the field giving us some live footage earlier as he was over by Mountain City, Fort Scott, down towards Nevada area, and giving us a view that we can't get from sitting here at the computer. But hopefully next time we'll be out too and be able to do the same thing. But it seems like here recently, every time we go out, we've had vehicle trouble. So we'll just kind of go and do what we can and give out the information, what we can give out. So, but yeah, if anybody does have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave a comment on this video on Facebook, or leave a comment on Facebook, and we'll try to respond as soon as we get it, guys. But do appreciate